So what is this about going to the 5D, fifth dimensional consciousness? What does that mean? Is 5D a place or is it a state of mind? It's a state of mind. It's a level of consciousness. It's an expansion, an awareness of who you are. It's a multi-dimensionality way of living. So as you are going through this process, so the planet itself is shifting from a third dimensional energy to fifth dimensional. And we are at about, I think it's a 4.2, maybe 4.6, but we're at about 4.2 in terms of where we are in our ascension process, in terms of the planetary energies. Where are you in that state? Where are you from the state of a third dimensional consciousness to a fifth dimensional consciousness? And how do you know what state you're in? And can you go from fifth to third, kind of in between? Yes, you can. We are experiencing all the dimensions at once right now. And so you can find yourself, you're in the fifth, sixth, seventh dimensional consciousness, awareness. And those of you that are in it know what that's like. It's timeless. There's no time. You're in flow. And then you walk into a room and there's a lot of 3D energy, people that are complaining, confusion, anxiety, those kind of things. That is acting on old energies to decide new things that you want. So you're going to find that having an attitude of, kind of that survival mode, being critical, defensive, judgmental. That's how we used to be. Gossiping, all of those are programs that were put on us that we learn to do in order to survive in the competitive, greed-filled, anxious world that we were in. Now what you're going to find, because of the way the energies are on the planet, it doesn't mean that there's not bad things, quote, bad people and entities and stuff still around. They're just lower frequency. But when you elevate your consciousness and your way of being to a higher level, those lower things don't affect you as much. You're able to process through them. That's like I've been spending all this time trying to figure out who I am. You guys know I've been doing these scans, these frequency scans and all of this, and finding out who I actually am, who my soul is, what my soul's made up of, I guess. My soul family has really helped me be more anchored into this higher dimensional way, because I'm able to see the multidimensionality of who I am and everything that I'm here for. And so I have a mission. So I wake up super excited and happy, and I don't view anything that happens in my day in any kind of a negative manner. The universe is here to serve me. The universe is here with open arms, waiting for me to receive all of its love and all of its grace and beauty. And I just have to be in an open space and mind to be able to receive it. So when you're creating your day and you're wanting to stay more in the fifth dimensional energies than in the third dimensional energies, but you're living with people that are going through their own transition and they might not even realize that something's going on, this is time for you to set boundaries. But if you start answering them in love, which is fifth dimensional consciousness, you start answering them in love, you start having patient answers, you start being more silent, they're going to see that and they are going to be like, what's going on with her? What's going on with him? Something's up. I want what he has. And they will start asking you. Now, we always do this. Like, I'm tired of trying to wake my family up or trying to wake people up. I have figured out that the best thing to do is you can mention something. If somebody asks you a question, wait until they ask it the second time, ask you about it the second time to answer them. Because the first time they're using their thinking mind, they're noticing something different. And so they're asking you a question, but they're not necessarily thinking with their heart. But if they come back a second time and ask you, then that's when you can get into some really more expansive, deep information. But you don't want to turn them off by just answering them the first time when they're starting to get inquisitive, and then it overwhelms them and it shuts them off. And that's kind of what I've been doing with everyone. Just giving you guys a little bit of information, piquing your guys' interest, activating certain things within you that will make you realize who you are and ask questions, and I can help reveal more and more and more. And that's how we're awakening. When we meet at our community lives, we are talking in more expansive ways, and we're all getting to know who we are more. So living in the fifth dimensional consciousness is available to everybody, and it is simply a choice. And you just do it moment by moment. It's living in the present moment, making every present moment your best moment, and then that matches up to a glorious future. You're putting out the vibration and the consistency of what you want, and you are realizing that there is new energies available to you, and they're there for the taking. And you can now say whatever it is you want, whatever healing you want, whatever you want, you can just say it out loud. We are our own med beds now. All of your guides and everything, they're all listening to you. This is all a galactic thing. It's kind of weird that we're in basically a simulation. But you can just ask for what you want. At nighttime when you go to bed, you can just ask for the healing on your body that you want. Ask for things to be revealed to you. Ask for people to be put in your place, in your line, in your field, to help you get through whatever it is. And they will show up. But I have learned that you need to ask. But the energies are there, you guys. So everybody work on being in the fifth dimensional consciousness, which is the love frequency in all of your answers, in all of your thoughts. And if you're not there and you're feeling anger and you're feeling frustration because of what's going on, know that you probably have some entities and things like that over you from media, someone you live with, and just try to do some clearings, meditate, breathe deep, light some incense, do some sage, that kind of stuff. So you guys, this is an exciting time to be alive. I want to just give a little information between 3D and 5D. Is it a place? Is it a state of mind? It's a state of mind, a state of consciousness. And we're getting more and more into it where the state of consciousness has to be at that higher level in order to get anything done and accomplish anything. Before, you could be in a lower state and be angry, competitive, jealous, all that, and still succeed and be at the top. Now those energies are no longer going to work. So let me know in the comments what you're doing today to be in your best 5D state or higher. I would love to hear what you're doing. Go out today and do something for somebody. Let somebody in on traffic. Open the door for somebody. Pay for somebody's coffee. Anything like that that can show the 5D, because that is what's bringing us there quicker and faster.